to my district in southern Arizona. As you all probably realize, Arizona is literally and figuratively on the front lines of an immigration debate. My district includes the Tucson sector of the Border Patrol, which was the heaviest, most trafficked sector across the entire 2,000 miles of the U.S.-Mexico border. Last year, over 380,000 undocumented immigrants were apprehended. From October 1st to the current time period, were over 180,000 people apprehended. This is a real issue that we face in my district. My district also includes a large agricultural community, large tourism community, large construction industry. We're the second fastest growing state in the nation. And as you all probably realize, since January 1st of this year, Arizona is the first state in the nation to require every single business owner to use the E-Verify system. Despite the fact that this legislation has gone into effect, there are many real problems that are facing Arizona's business community now. The act, which is known as Legal Arizona Workers Act, first imposes a business license penalty against any employer who knowingly or intentionally hires unauthorized employees. Second, it requires all employers in Arizona to enroll in the federal government's E-Verify program, formerly known as the Basic Pilot Program. I believe that Arizona's experiences should be taken into consideration in this ongoing debate that we're having about employee verification. It should be included when we decide whether or not the E-Verify program administered through the Department of Homeland Security should be mandated nationwide. As you're going to hear later today from a business owner and business leader in Phoenix, Mitchell Laird, Arizona companies are finding it very hard to comply with E-Verify. It's costly, it's complicated, it's unreliable, and it's burdensome. Last week, we had a variety of chambers of commerce across the state of Arizona come here to the Hill to brief members, to brief staff about the complications they're having with E-Verify. They reported a variety of problems related to the system. One small business administrator talked about the fact that she had not verified some of her new hires because she had not been able to carve out the 3 to 4 hours that she needed for the process. Mary Ann Miller, who's the president and CEO of the Tempe Chamber of Commerce, talked about many small businesses that she works with are confused and they're terrified about the prospect of losing their business license if they run afoul of the provisions. Arizona business owners are just like business owners anywhere in the country. They want to follow the law. They want to comply. They want to play by the rules. But the draconian E-Verify system that is now in place under the Arizona law had basically businesses praying for relief from the federal government. Our business leaders are also very vocal about the fact that mandating E-Verify nationwide for all employees could be disastrous. The experience of Arizona businesses makes it clear that we can do better and that action is needed now. Having reflected upon the experience in Arizona and the challenges we're facing, we need a comprehensive program, but some of the most important principles include explicit preemption of state laws such as the one we have in Arizona, liability protection for employers who play by the rules, and real privacy protection for U.S. citizens and for legal workers. That's one of the reasons why I'm a co-sponsor of legislation introduced by Ranking Member Sam Johnson, H.R. 5515, the new Employee Verification Act, also known as NEVA. It's a simplified, effective, and balanced approach that could replace E-Verify. Last week, Jack Camper, who's the president and CEO of the Tucson Chamber of Commerce, clearly stated that one of the greatest needs is for a simple, easy-to-use approach, and NEVA is that approach. NEVA has been well received by business owners in Arizona. We've had a chance to speak about the legislation with many of them. The Tucson Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce, the Sierra Vista Chamber of Commerce, the Marana Chamber of Commerce, President Likens, who's the chair of the Southern Arizona Town Hall, former president of the University of Arizona, Mark Clark, who is the president and CEO of Kodak, are just some of the business interests in the chambers who have come forward to talk about how important this legislation is. This subcommittee is going to hear a lot today. You're going to hear a lot about E-Verify. I just want to make sure it's imperative that you take to heart the Arizona experience, a real experience that we are having. I respectfully remind you that if Congress does nothing or simply extends E-Verify without much needed reform, the situation for the business community and for the economy could be disastrous. So I thank you for this opportunity to testify today and for considering NEVA as an important alternative to the current burdensome employee verification system. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabby. Representative Schuler.